Good morning, dear students. Hope you are all safe in home. Today we will start the new chapter for 7th standard, that is heat. That is heat. Okay. So we know that in fiber to fabric chapter we came to know that. So usually so we wear cotton clothes in summer. Cotton clothes in summer and so woolen clothes in winter season, isn't it? And so rubber coats, leather coats in rainy season in order to avoid the absorption of water, isn't it? So what this hotness, and we will feel very hot when the sun rises, when the sun is more, when the sunny days are more. So and we will feel very cold when rainy season is there and so the winter season is there. What this hotness and coldness is? What are these? Hotness and coldness. Okay, hotness means when the temperature of any object is more, that is called as a hot object. So beyond the normal level, beyond we cannot tolerate, we cannot resist. So that temperature is called as a hotness of the object, and coldness means so below the temperature, below the normal resisting temperature. So that is called as a coldness of an object. So that is all the feel we will have when we need to touch that objects, when we need to touch the objects. So the temperature is a reliable measure. It is a measure of hotness of the object. Measure of hotness of the object. Temperature is nothing but reliable measure of hotness of an object. So to measure this object, to measure the temperature, hotness or coldness of an object, we need to have some tool or device, isn't it? We need to have some tool or device. That tool is called as a thermometer. That tool is called as the thermometer. Thermometer is a device or a tool used to measure the hotness or coldness of an object, or used to measure the temperature of an object. So we have two types of thermometer. So one is the laboratory thermometer and another one is the clinical thermometer. One is the laboratory thermometer, so which is the longer one, and it is present in the laboratory in order to check the temperature of different objects, different liquids, like water at boiling level, water at warm level, isn't it? So to check the temperature of an object, so liquids, okay. So we kept the thermometer in the laboratory, that is called as a laboratory thermometer. So that have the temperature. That is a measurement from 0 to 100 degree, from 0 to 110 degree or 120 degree centigrade. So clinical thermometer, so you might have seen in the doctor, with the doctors, isn't it? When you go to check your fever with the doctors, they will usually keep the thermometer in under your tongue, and they will check the temperature of your body. Usually the normal temperature of a human body is 37 degrees Celsius. So that's why the temperature, it does not go beyond 42 degrees centigrade. It should not go beyond 42 degrees centigrade. That's why the clinical thermometer has a measurement of 35 to 42 degree Celsius. 35 to 42 degree Celsius. So this is the clinical thermometer. It is little bit shorter. You might have seen. Okay. In that different types varieties are there. Digital thermometer and all. So we will come to know later. So what are the features of clinical thermometer? How do it looks? What is its precautions? How to read the clinical thermometer? Clinical thermometer, it is a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. It is a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. That means it does not like this. It is a straight, narrow. So it is straight, narrow, long, uniform glass tube. It has a bulb at one end. That bulb contains the mercury. So mercury is a shining liquid. Mercury is a shining metal. liquid metal. Only one liquid metal. Mercury is a shining liquid metal which is look like a thread inside your thermometer. Look like a thread inside your thermometer. Okay. So and it has a scale. It has a scale measurement. That is scale measurement. That is Celsius scale. Celsius scale on one side and Fahrenheit scale on the other side. Celsius scale measures from 35 to 42 degrees Celsius. Celsius scale measures from 35 to 40 to 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Up to 42 degrees Celsius. Whereas Fahrenheit scale measures from 94 to 108 degree Fahrenheit. 994 to 108 Fahrenheit. Here you can tell the that is the temperature either in the degrees or in the Fahrenheit scale. Usually we tell in the degrees. So what are the precautions? What are the precautions we need to remember while using the clinical thermometer? So first, if the doctors are using the thermometer, so many patients will come and they need to check the temperature of all the patients. That's why before and after use, the doctor has to or you have to wash it with an antiseptic solution. You have to wash it with an antiseptic solution before and after the use. And then mercury level should be below 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, so mercury level. So if the one patient comes, if he hold the that is thermometer, clinical thermometer under its tongue, and suddenly when the next patient come, okay, so just you wash with antiseptic and just to keep, so the temperature may not drop. Because due to the atmospheric temperature, the temperature may not drop. The mercury level may not drop to 35 degrees centigrade. That's why first you should check. First you should check whether so you have to give jerk. You have to give jerk in order to keep the mercury level below 35 degrees centigrade. And so when you put your thermometer, clinical thermometer under your tongue, hold for 1 minute and take out then. So take out then and you have to read the measurement by holding the bulb. Okay, so do not hold near the bulb of mercury. Do not hold the bulb. Okay, so where the mercury is seen. So hold the other end and hold. It should be straight to your eyesight. Straight to your sight. Okay, it should be at the line of sight. It should be at the line of sight. And you should handle it carefully because if you touch it with any hard object, it may break. It may break. So don't hold by the bulb while reading. While reading, you should not touch the bulb. Okay. So whenever you keep the bulb is kept under the tongue, that should not be held again by your hand. The other hand should be used to read the temperature. Okay. So this is what precautions we have to take by using the clinical thermometer. So then reading a thermometer. How to read the thermometer? So note the temperature difference indicated between two bigger marks. So here bigger line is there. So temperature difference is 5 digits. So if it is 1, so that is each smaller divisions have 0.2, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 again it is 2, isn't it? So bigger division have 1 centimeter distance and smaller divisions will have 0.2 degrees Celsius difference. Okay, that you should check. To wash before and after use by antiseptic solution and hold firmly, and before keeping into the patient's under your tongue, you have to give jerk and keep the mercury level below 35 degrees Celsius and then hold under your tongue and after 1 minute you take out and you can see the reading. Okay, so only to check the temperature of human body, remember. Clinical thermometer should never be used to check the temperature of any objects, water, any liquids. Okay, it is just to check the temperature of that is the human body, because the temperature of human body, normal temperature of human body is 37 degrees. In that way it is designed. In that way, so it is designed. So then avoid keeping in the sun. We should not keep it in the sun because of the glass. Because of the glass it may break, and we should not keep near the flame. And so we know that normal temperature of human body is 37 degree Celsius, and you might have seen the clinical thermometer in your textbook also they have given. In your textbook also they have given the picture of clinical thermometer. Clinical thermometer in a page number 37, a girl holding the clinical thermometer. So here in page number 36 here they have given how the clinical thermometer looks. Okay, so this is all about the clinical thermometer. So laboratory thermometer, next we will see about the laboratory thermometer. Okay, so this is what today's class is. We checked about what is the temperature or hotness or coldness of an object, and what is thermometer, and the different types of thermometer used to check the different temperature of an object and a body, and then features of the clinical thermometer, precautions, and the reading way. The reading way with the thermometer. So these are all about today's class. Okay, next class we will do the laboratory thermometer. Thank you, dear students.